Hi, it's me, your art teacher, and today we're going to learn about creating a rod puppet. Here's my example. And a rod puppet is a puppet that's on two sticks, and it uses paper and glue and cardboard to create a rod puppet that you move like this. Let's get started.
Okay, here's everything you need for a very simple rod puppet that looks like it's walking. You're going to start with a drawing that is on thick paper. So this is a cardstock. It's just a little bit thicker than your regular paper, so you need one of those. And then I used a pencil and eraser to draw my little dachshund dog. And then you're going to need some scissors, tape, a thin piece of paper. This can be scrap, so because you're not really going to use see it to make a joint. And then I have 2 drinking straws, but you can also use something like forks would work. You could use pencils or chopsticks. It is up to you and whatever you find. Anything that's kind of a stick. And then I'm using masking tape, scissors, and a glue stick. Let's start by cutting out our character. I'm gonna start with what I like to call a bubble cut or a shadow cut, where you cut around with lots of space before you cut on the line. That way you can cut kind of fast without making a mess. Then I'm cutting out, so after I cut my shadow cut or my bubble cut out, then I'm cutting on the line very carefully, little teensy tiny snips. Then this part is a little cray. You're gonna get your glue stick and your thin paper. This is from my recycling bin. We're gonna cut our wiener dog in half. Then we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna create a joint or a hinge that's a little more flexible, because this paper is more flexible than our hard cardstock paper. So we are going to create a joint that you won't really see on the other side so much. Putting a little glue right here and a little glue right here. And then imagine this is like they're 2 sides of a bridge, and that this paper is the bridge, kind of covering over that gap. So put it on, and then if it's a little messy on the front, you can give it a little trim. The joint. Then we're going to get our tape. And I'm using drinking straws, but you can use pretty much anything that will sub for sticks. So I'm getting 2 pieces of tape. This is masking tape, but I think Scotch tape would work okay too, or duct tape. Then we're taping them down. Notice one side of the flexible joint and the other side of the flexible joint. Then, look at that. We have a little critter that looks like he's going places.
Ta-da! Here's my rod puppet. Off camera, I used a pen that I had to make my add a little details like making my lines of my eyes and my mouth darker. And I colored in some spots. I think I'm going to put a little more detail into this, but this is pretty much finished. I would love to see the puppets you create. I am really excited to see what you come up with. Bye!